on, guys? It's Fire here, and I'm gonna be playing some MCSG, and I don't know what map it is because this is another topic. There's a video, so it's like a post commentary. So basically today's story, or actually it is a story, but today's story is a story of how I almost got my house on fire, and basically it didn't end up going well. I didn't almost set my house on fire, just set like one or two things on fire, but like still. Anyways, so it started off as one day, this was about like 2 years ago on, I think, Christmas or summer break. I can't remember properly, but it was like 2 years ago on break, and I woke up one morning and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make some cookies. And I made like the last time I made cookies before this was like a couple months before, so I didn't remember at all. And I was like, you know, I don't even need the internet to make cookies. So I go and I just get a bunch of stuff. Like, I just searched up recipe for cookies and got all the stuff that I needed. I didn't even have half the stuff, I think, and I was still going with it. And okay, so I mixed half the stuff and I put the cookies in the oven, and they cook, and they're the most gross. Actually, no, they weren't that gross, actually, to be honest. They were pretty good. So I was gonna put the rest of the dough in, because I only made like a couple, and then I was gonna make more. So then I put the rest of the dough in, and this is like sort of where it happened. So while I was putting the dough in, I guess maybe like the cookie ball things on, like, they were on the tray. I guess maybe like part of it or something fell onto the bottom, like where the heater wire things are. So it fell there, and I didn't realize. I smelt smoke. I'm not smelt smoke, but I smelt something burning. So I go over to the kitchen, and I open the oven and see that there's a cookie on fire inside the oven. And this was like 5 minutes after I put them in. So like, it was lit on fire pretty much, and I tried to take it out, but I almost burnt my hand. Well, not really burnt it, but like I kind of got a blister on my hand, and it really hurt. But I took it out somehow. I don't even remember how I took it out, but I took it out. It wasn't on fire anymore, and I never made cookies after that. But that was not the only time that I've done that. I've done this like twice. Actually, has it been twice? Yeah, it's only been twice. This one I was actually trying to do something, but actually no, it's happened 4 times, I think. But like, okay, so I got a piece of paper. I don't know why I did this. I held it over like the stove, and okay, I held it over the stove, and I just waited there for like 5 minutes, and I got bored because I was holding it like 2 feet up over the stove. So I just held it there. I got bored. I just dropped the paper there. I don't know what was going through my mind. I just dropped the paper there, come back like 5 seconds later, and see the whole paper's on fire. And being me, for some reason, I decided to get just like one rag that's like, it covered like half of my hand, and try grabbing it, and the rag caught on fire. Yeah, was it? Yeah, it was a rag that caught on fire. Yeah, it was a rag that caught on fire, and I dropped that there too, and they were both on fire. And luckily that I had that thing on, the thing that's above your the stove that picks up the smoke, sort of, so that no one noticed. I don't think anyone was home anyways, but like I didn't know how to stop making it beep. But like so I got another cloth, and it was a wet cloth this time. I grabbed it and threw it into the sink and poured water all over it. And luckily that there was no oiled pans in there, because there's always, like, I threw it into the section, like the part of my sink where usually the pans go in, and they're usually like with oil on it. And luckily there was no pans in there. I was lucky that happened. And another time was for actually a school project. We had to kind of like burn the edges of like a booklet, because it was like supposed to be we had to make it look like it was like a couple 100 years old. So like I tried to burn the edges, and I accidentally sort of but this was a rough copy. I'm really, really lucky that this was a rough copy. So I put it over the stove just to burn edges, and I accidentally, well, I kind of, not really accidentally, but like I stopped paying attention for like 5 minutes. I looked back, and most of it was burnt up. Like, it was burnt like about halfway through the book it was burnt. So like more, actually less than half, but still, like, most of the book got burnt. And that I was so lucky that it was only the rough copy, except that I did have to redo it pretty much. Like, I had to come up with new ideas, but like it really sucked. And I think, are those the 4 times? I don't know. I think those are all the times that I've almost caught my house on fire. Like, oh my god, I've had so many times that I've almost caught my house on fire. Or not my house, but like just so many dumb times. Like, I think the worst one was when yeah, I had like got the rag on fire. It wasn't even a wet cloth. It was just a cloth. And it wasn't proper. It was like that papery kind of one. Not paper exactly, but like, I don't know how to explain it, but like I caught 2 things on fire. And I still tried, like, I don't know what I was thinking that day. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. And please do not ever do these things I did at home. Please, because I just don't want to hear about dumb stories like that, because this stuff just honestly hurts my brain. It literally hurts my brain. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.